Hi, and welcome back to Yoga with Tim. I'm Tim, and today we're going to do yoga for developing leg and core strength. Now, these exercises I found are really beneficial for teaching us to stand on our legs better. One thing that I've noticed is that when people come to yoga, their legs are inherently turned off, or in yoga we would say tamasic, they're dull. So we want to be able to teach the legs to activate the core when we're standing. It all starts with the feet, and however we press into the feet and engage the legs. But before we even do that, I just want us to be able to feel the core engaging while we do these different exercises. So let's begin in Supta Baddha Konasana, and we're going to just take a moment to drop into the body and connect to the breath. So with the soles of your feet together, your knees wide apart, rest your hands on your belly and let your belly rise and fall with your breath. Then bring your knees together, and with your feet down onto the mat, place your hands on your front hip bones without your front hip bones wiggling around at all. Feel your low abs sink, keeping your lower back curve. Bring your right leg into table, and then change legs. Bring the left leg into table. So we're just going to move the legs side to side without the middle, alternating side to side without your middle lifting, twisting, sinking. And now let's take the legs into tabletop position, and we'll practice lowering the right leg, keeping the low abs in, not letting the hips move. And let's see if we can move the arms at the same time. So as your left leg goes back, take your right arm back. Back up. And we'll do this just for 30 more seconds, warming up the shoulders and the hips. Then, with your knees up, take both arms straight back, hug the abs in, hug the side ribs in, reach back to your fingertips. Lower both knees a third of the way away from you, buttocks out of your lower back. Lower another third of the way, abs in. Bring the legs back up. Then hug your right knee into your chest. Change legs, hug your left knee into your chest. Change legs and crunch up. And keep going now, side to side. See if you can roll up a little bit higher off of your shoulders. And then with your hands behind your head, add a little twist. Then set your feet down, hands at your side. With your feet hip socket distance apart, I'd recommend putting a block in between your thighs. Feel your inner thighs engage. You might want this wide one. And then as you go to lift your hips up, feel the fronts of the thighs roll into the block, the inner thighs hug in, and then contract your hamstrings and your glutes. But your groins, your inner upper thighs, you should feel them soften down as you squeeze in with the thighs. Groin soft, passive, grip the backs of the leg, grip the glutes and lift your butt, and then slowly lower your butt down. And then lift back up. Press the four corners of the feet, feel your core turn on, and your glutes and your hips and your hamstrings turn on. Good, and then we're just going to go up and down 6 more times. Exhale to lift up, feel the hips, glutes support you. Shoulders roll open, neck is long, lower back long, abs in. You might notice that your thighs, one or both thighs, are trying to turn out. Still keep the thighs hugged into the block so you can use the right muscles in your glutes. Now move the block to the side, wiggle the feet in a little bit closer, and now without your hips wiggling, stabilize from your core, press even into your left foot as your right leg comes up. So now in this one leg work, this is going to be really important for activating the core and turning on the legs right. Imagine you're still holding the block, then slowly lower your hips down and lift back up. You should feel it starting to burn by now. Slowly lower, come back up, 3 more times. Remember, it's about quality instead of quantity. So everyone should have perfect alignment, the chest is open, the spine is elongated, you feel those same muscles in your glute turning on, the thigh hasn't rolled out. And then keep your hips lifted, set your right foot down, check your hips even, and then bring the left leg up. Press down into the right foot evenly, lift up a little higher by gripping the buttock instead of thrusting the groins, hug in with the legs. And then we'll go up and down 4 times. Good, now hold yourself up. Feel the glute turn on, feel the hamstring turn on, roll the chest open. Set that left foot down. Grip the backs of the legs, but roll the thighs in like you're holding the blocks again. Block. And then take your arms up. Reach the arms all the way back. Bring your arms back down and to your side. Ooh. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll yourself up to seated. And then we're going to need a sock or something to slide with. You could just use like a dish towel or a sock, or if you're on a carpet, use paper plates. Okay, so the first movement that we're going to do is a single leg lunge. So we're going to start from this mountain position. Really important that we find neutral with the pelvis and we're upright like the back's up against the wall, and you want to return to this position each time. So I'm going to shift my weight into my left foot, slide back and lower the knee down, so it's just an inch or 2 above the floor, but I still have good posture. I haven't let my chest start to sink forward, the shoulders are open, and I'm going to drive down through the front heel, squeeze in with the outer butt, and then come up to stand. You should maintain that alignment with your knee. It shouldn't twist in or out like when you're on your back. Slowly lower. Push down into the left heel, slide back up. So if you're doing these really well, it's going to help with your standing pose alignment, especially on one-legged stuff. Just make sure each time you go to come back up that your knee doesn't twist in. When you're sliding down, you keep the ankle, knee, hip lined up, fire the core, firm the hip, and then slide back up. We'll do it one more time. Feel the right left outer hip engage as you hold at the bottom, and then stand up tall from there. Okay, now I'm going to turn to the side, and we're going to slide the leg off to the side. So you're going to sit back like you're sitting into a chair, slide your foot off to the side, keep your heart lifted, and then squeeze in with your inner legs to come back in. I'm going to show it from the side so you can see how I sit back into it. And we're going to try to do 8 of these. Remember, as you're sliding out, you keep good posture, the chest open, the spine tall, and then firm the buttock on that left side and squeeze your legs in to come back up. Feel the low abs engage as well. Just like that core work on our back, helping to keep the spine long, not hunching over as you squeeze back in. And then let's change legs. I think that was 8. I'm really bad at counting when I do these. Okay, so you slide a dish towel or sock or whatever you got on your other foot. Stand up tall. Here we go. Okay, so when I go to come up, my hip's going to want to kick out and the thigh's going to want to turn in. This is what happens on everybody. So firm your outer hip, your glute med. Keep your knee tracking straight ahead. Push through the heel and grow tall through your spine as you come up. And this is really important for your hip health. Healthy hips are going to equal a healthy low back. And you will find for sure after you do these leg exercises that you have better stability and control in your standing pose. Like if you go right into a standing pose practice after, and you may find that you have better range of motion as you start to warm up the muscles. Okay, now let's do the sliding to the side movement. So remember to keep your heart tipped up. Slide the leg to the side like you're sitting your butt back into a chair. Same muscles in the outer hip and the standing leg. Push into it and come up. Before you come back up from the squat, think tall through your spine. And then stand up tall like you're being lifted. Okay, good. Now this next one, you can use a band for. You can do it standing with the band tied into like a circle. And you know what? I'm worried not enough people are gonna have band. We'll just do it on laying on the side. Okay, so lie down on your side. I didn't mention at the beginning either. Lie down onto your side. And this one is to further activate your glute med. Bottom leg bent, my right leg is up. Now, instead of letting the toes turn up, I'm gonna slightly internally rotate. And then as I exhale, push up. All right, you ready? So keeping that leg in its neutral rotation, even slightly internally rotated, push up, and then feel your bottom side waist draw in, push through the heel, get longer, and then slowly lower it down. 2. I'm counting now so I don't forget. 5, 6, and if we did a really good job, you should feel it already starting to fatigue. 7, 8, hold it up, push through the heel, make sure the toes didn't turn out at all, and release. Okay, yeah, I think this one's pretty good. I think we got the legs pretty good going in this one. You can let me know what you think. Okay, let's lie on the other side now. Bottom leg's bent. Take my leg straight out, internally rotate, hold it up there. Wake up the spine muscles, wake up your core, and then we'll lift and hold and lower. 7 more times. Don't let the right side waist hang onto the floor. Keep your core active. Okay, and then hold it up at the top. Make sure that the toes haven't turned out. Push through your heel. And release. Okay, cool. Then lie down onto your back. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And grab a hold of the back of your leg. So those same muscles that we were just working on really activating. Now we're going to balance it out by getting a good stretch there. Release that, change the cross. Then uncross your legs, stretch your right leg up, left leg out along the floor. You can make circles with your big toe. And change legs. and release. Then roll yourself up to seated. And let's just take a moment of mindfulness, a moment of seated meditation together. Sit up tall with your palms faced up. Take 3 conscious breaths. And notice how you can feel in your body the life force energy pulsing through your body. Bring your palms together now. Be grateful for this time that you dedicated to practicing and all the benefits that it's going to bring you. Thank you. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for watching today and joining me in the practice. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up, the like button. Leave a comment below and let me know if you'd like to see any other type of exercises for arms, core, whatever, different things that we normally do on the channel. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell as well. That'll make sure that you don't miss any future videos, and it's the best way to support the channel. Have a great day. See you next time.